Hello, my name is Darkberries. I hijacked this channel to talk about Newbie Guide for Ragnarok X Next Generation. Here I will explain what job is recommended to play in Ragnarok X Next Generation. Be sure don't skip, especially Knight and Assassin part, because I will explain basic mechanics there. First, you need to pick a job. Knight is a close-range DPS and tanker. He is very overpower in Ragnarok X because he was very overpower. If you had the power of the wallet. State build is full strength, because it was a newbie-friendly game. Not other sub-state because the equipment and cards give the better boost. Equipment choice. In Ragnarok X, there is a new state called Haste. It can reduce skill cast time and cool down, allow you cast more skill in a short time. Choosing the weapon is very important, because it decides what build you are going to use, so pick wisely. I recommended picking Spear for burst damage, also very good with farming and MVP hunt. Or pick Two-Handed Sword because it was easy to play. It was highly recommended to stick with one type of equipment till the end, because you can only choose one type of shadow equipment system later. Card choice. This is the card that recommended to snap as soon as possible while the new server launched, because those cards' prices will keep rising. You can choose to skip the white card and jump to the blue card, as the blue cards are your endgame card and white cards are only temporary. Assassin is very good in PvP and solo gaming, but you need a lot of money and time to make it strong. State build is full strength. No agility or luck is needed, because the equipment and cards give a better boost. Equipment choice. Dagger for PvP, because you can cast unlimited hiding and Gurmtooth stun. Or the Guitar for attack speed critical build, this more player versus environment friendly, and suitable for farming and MVP hunt. Card choice. This is the card that recommended to snap as soon as possible while the new server launched, because those cards' prices will keep rising. The Skeleton Worker critical increase by 120, doesn't mean give you 120% critical, it only a parameter. The real critical chance is the final critical chance. Here is the parameter table provided by Taiwan players. The highest parameter you get, the lower effectiveness you will get. So getting the final increase is your end game goal. Hunter is a long-range DPS, the most recommended job for a newbie, because he can attack from distance and dodge boss skill easily. State build is full dexterity. No agility or luck is needed, because the equipment and cards give the better boost. Weapons choice. Long bow is ADL build which is recommended for newbies. Short bow is for skill type which is only powerful at third job. Card choice. This is the card that recommended to snap as soon as possible while the new server launched, because those cards' prices will keep rising. If you play Falcon, Trapper as shortbow build, you can get Haste or Final Haste card, but not really recommended, because it was very hard to breed at the early game. Wizard is a long-range magic sub-DPS with crowd control, he can kill a lot of mob at the same time. Also, he had stupid fixed cast time, making his DPS is slow compared to other jobs. But crowd control is needed in PvP, instance, and MVP hunt. State build is full intelligent. No dexterity is needed, because the equipment and cards give the better boost. Weapons choice. One-handed with a shield is DPS build. More on farming and MVP. And two-handed is haste build, which is recommended for instance and PvP. It was recommended to choose one-handed DPS build, because you will eventually have enough haste at the late game. Card choice. This is the card that recommended to snap as soon as possible while the new server launched, because those cards' prices will keep rising. Merchant is a support job that gives a very useful buff to physical DPS. He had good AoE farming skills, and very welcome in any guild. Also, he is the only job that can craft useful items with life skill that needed for PvP and upgrade gear, and sell it to other players. State build is full strength. No agility or luck is needed, because the equipment and cards give the better boost. Weapons choice. Recommended use one-handed axe with shield for DPS build, or two-handed axe for haste build. Just don't ever think about mace. I recommended using one-handed axe with shield for DPS build, because it was the popular meta in the Taiwan server. Card choice. This is the card that recommended to snap as soon as possible while the new server launched, because those cards' prices will keep rising. Why no haste card needed? Because the haste talisman will solve the cooldown problem of merchant, so you should focus on the DPS cards instead. The priest is a support, no need to explain. Also is the key to victory in PvP, because only she can revive and heal players. State build is intelligent plus vitality. No dexterity is needed, because the equipment and cards give the better boost. Weapons choice. Recommended to use book for haste, as no as full support and Magnus Exorcismus build, or one-handed staff and shield for PvP tank build. No battle priest build because the mace is the worst weapons designed in game. Card choice. This is the card that recommended to snap as soon as possible while the new server launched, because those cards' prices will keep rising. In a nutshell, hardcore players pick Sinks or Knight, which can be overpower if you build well. Relax players pick Hunter or Wizard. Long-range attackers had an easier life. You play with friends, pick Priest or Merchant to support them. For the enchantment. For free-to-play, I recommend you get the Morok attack or damage increase on weapons, main state enchantment from Prontra on armor and accessories. For Knight, get Izud for fire damage on accessories at mid-game. For Whale, just focus on Paeon enchantment, it gives 2.5x more stat than others, or save some slot for Glass Time enchantment. Why I don't suggest free-to-play try Paeon, or Glass Time enchantment. Because Paeon is 10 times expensive than Prontra. Imaging, you save up all crystal for only 1 to 2 clicks upgrade per week. And you end up with nothing. This is the basic weapons and cards recommended guide for Ragnarok X Next Generation. Next, maybe talk about weapons grade and life skills.
If you are the Ragnarok Eternal Love players and want to try out Ragnarok X Next Generation, I recommend you continuing to log in RO Mobile to get the daily event reward, which only costs you 3 minutes per day. In case you vomit by the daily routine of rocks, and feel despair by the real fact of MVP system, and the mysterious success rate of refinement, you still had games to return.